By the end of this reel, you're going to be feeling calmer, more confident, and able to enjoy your dog's unique personality, even if you're working through behavioural issues. The most important point to remember is that society has such high expectations on dogs. The bar is higher even than it is for most humans. Society expects dogs to be perfect in every situation, and that's just not realistic. So don't worry that your dog isn't perfect. We tend to lump all the behaviours we don't want our dog to do together, so it becomes this big overwhelming ball. But I want you to reframe the way that you think about your dog's behaviour, and that some behaviours are actually okay. As long as they're not unsafe, don't get worked up about them. The next thing to think about is your mindset. And rather than just focusing on the fact that your dog has a lot of behaviours that you want to work through, think about ways that you can actually address them. So for complex behaviours, that might be working with an accredited trainer or behaviourist. But for a lot of behaviours, it's often just a question of consistency. Of course, looking at where you want to go with your dog is really important, but it's also important to recognise how far you've come. Celebrate those small wins, and always remember that learning isn't linear. These points are easy to implement in hindsight or when your dog isn't in the middle of doing an unwanted behaviour. So a practical tip I advise is changing your dog's unwanted behaviour into a cue for yourself. So when you see that behaviour happening, you take a deep breath yourself. This deep breath just allows you that pause to respond more calmly and make it less likely that you're going to catastrophize the situation. You've got this. And if you know anyone else that's feeling overwhelmed with their dog's behaviour, please share.